Lawmakers now have just a day left before the deadline Saturday to vote on the government's budget for next year. They're expected to continue talks through the night to reach an agreement, but it's not all that clear they'll be able to do that. Kim Min-ji reports.
Crunch talks between rival parties continue with just a day left before the deadline to vote on the government's $394 billion budget bill for next year. They've been engaged in grueling negotiations for the past few days, trying to find common ground over the contentious areas, the creation of jobs in the public sector, and subsidies to cushion the fallout of next year's minimum wage hike. The National Assembly on Friday was able to pass some subordinate bills for the budget, but with the clock ticking on the overall spending plan, the ruling Democratic Party of Korea is pulling out all the stops to get the opposition on the same page.
We call for the opposition's cooperation so that we don't face the dishonour of missing the legal deadline. I hope that we do not differ on views when it comes to dealing with people's livelihoods.
While the main opposition Liberty Korea party says it will contribute to efforts to meet the deadline, it added that will be impossible without concessions from the ruling bloc, especially in regards to pumping out public sector jobs.
The creation of some 174,000 jobs in the public sector over the next 5 years is estimated to cost some $300 billion. That's a massive burden for future generations.
But with neither side having majority in the 299-seat parliament, the minor opposition People's Party, which has 40 seats, is seen to hold the deciding vote. It's unclear what decision they'll make at the end of the day. However, they are more or less of the same stance as the Conservatives when it comes to increasing public sector jobs, saying it will lead to a national crisis.
The ruling party is acting as if time is on their side and not yielding. We warn that this kind of attitude will not help if they want the budget plan passed on time.
Should the parties fail to meet Saturday's deadline and negotiations persist beyond this year, the government has to draw up a provisional budget that can only be used for mandatory expenditures.
With just a matter of hours left now, it remains to be seen whether the three major political parties will be able to reach an agreement or whether the ruling party will at least try to secure a majority by getting the minor People's Party on its side. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.